Hello, good morning, how are you? So we have got a balance and single leg session this morning. So you may need a chair or a wall nearby just in case your balance is off, just to grab a hold of so you can really work it through. I'm just going to check you can see me nice and clear, so just bear with me. Do remember, do everything to your own ability, don't cause yourself any pain. If I looked under the right thing, it'd help, wouldn't it, really? And yeah, just hold those balances for lunch time. Remember, we need to be nice and strong through the core, nice and strong through the glutes as well. So I'm just going to pop that there. Yep, you can see me, we are good. Pop my timer on. So we're going to start nice and steady, just with our heel lift. Yes, if you need to hold on to a chair, you need to hold on to a wall, we're just lifting up and down. We're going to lift, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. So nice and steady. So timer's on. Pop that down there. So up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. So a little bend in the knees. We want to make sure we're nice and tight through the core of the body. Squeeze into those calves. Imagine we're lifting up right through the crown of the head. Use your arms as much as you need to. Keep it nice and smooth, nice and steady. Ignore that ticking in the background. For some reason, something just started doing that, like a radiator or something, so. To be truthful, there's noises all over the house, really. Got one more. Then next one, nice and simple. Weight onto one leg and lift up the other one. Doesn't matter how high you lift this leg, can just be an inch off the floor, can lift it up, wrap it around your neck if you want, if you're that good. Slight bend, we're just holding that balance. We want to hold just as still as we can. You'll feel the ankle has to adjust. Yeah, you want a slight bend in the knee. Never lock out the knee when we're trying to balance. Just keep it nice and steady, nice and strong. If we can, just keeping the arms nicely down by the side. If we need to use them for a little balance, or we need a fingertip on a wall or on a chair, then feel free. Yep, try and just keep that balance, keep working through the ankle. You'll feel it has to like adjust itself. 1 minute on one leg. That's what we're going for. Have a think about how stable you feel. Other side, so swap it over. Again, lift that spine leg, little bend in this knee. So you'll feel, again, the ankle has to just adjust to keep that balance. So sometimes if your balance isn't as good, you may want to do this in bare feet, because then you've got the proprioceptors on your feet, which will help to balance you out a little bit more. So you kind of lose that proprioception if you've got trainers on or socks on, etc. So if your balance isn't great, bare feet to practice is fantastic. Keep that going nice and steady. Just holding that balance on one leg. I think you're not doing very much, but actually all your stabilising muscles in your trunk are all working to hold you steady. The muscles in the leg are working. So we're going to go back onto the other leg, and this time we're going to add some movement in. So we're going to sweep forward, out to the side, back and in. Forward, out to the side, back and in. So we've got this little bend. We've got this circle moving through this hip. So it's forward, out to the side, back and in. So as if we were drawing like a half circle. Nice and strong. Trying to keep nice and tall. Again, if you need to pop the hand onto a chair or onto a wall. Try not to sway forward and back. It's nice and steady. Last one on this side. So we're going to swap it onto the other side. So weight on, forward, side, back and in. And again, hands on a chair, on the wall if you need to. Little bend in supporting leg. So a little bit of work through the hip and through the glute as well. Just keep that going. Nice and steady. Now I've got a heel toe walk forward and back coming up next. For one more circle. So you want to pick a line. You're going to stare straight forward. And we're going to feel heel to toe directly in front of each other. So don't look at your feet. Look straight forward. My head may disappear, but you can still see my feet. When we get to the end, we're going to bring it backwards. So feel, heel and toes, nice straight line, feeling for it with the feet. So imagine tightrope walking across the Grand Canyon, straight as we can, feeling with those feet, heel to toe, heel to toe, heel to toe. Get to the end, bring it back, heel to toe. See, when you look down at your clock, that's when it puts your balance off. Don't look down. Ooh, I won't get across the canyon, would I? So last one each way. That's it. Okay, going to bring it back into that balance onto one leg, but this time we're going to go back, circle round to the front. So it's different work through the hip, and it makes you have to balance in a different way as you bring that leg forward because your weight's moving at a different angle. So we take it back, we circle it round to the front, slight bend in that supporting leg, remember. Keep that going. Last one. Bring that in. So other side, so weight there, take it back. And I find it's harder to keep my balance as I'm circling forward because your weight's kind of coming forward. Keep that going. Nice and steady. Nice and smooth. Circling it round. Again, make sure we've got that little bend in that supporting leg. We've got those abs and glutes nice and tight. Steady. One more. Now we're going to bring it in. We're going to keep that same line. Feet hip distance apart. Bring up on your toes. We're going to walk forward. Turn it on the toes. Walk back. So I want you to stay nice and tall. And I don't want you to rush the steps. Yeah? So don't lean forward. Don't rush it. Keep the abs in. Shoulders back and down. Remember, we're looking ahead. We're not looking down at the feet. She says looking down at her phone. Last one each way. I'm going to bring it back in. Weight onto one side again. So this time we're going to lift, open to the side, in, and push down. So lift, balance as we open to the side. So you get a little turn, and we're thinking, we're going to adjust our weight as we open that knee to the side. So your ankle will be working overtime, to be truthful. There's a little bend in the knee. The thigh is squeezing nice and tight. We're using our arms as much as we need to. And last one, other side. So grab your balance, up, open. So again, we've got this little bend here. So we've got this opening through the hip as well. Keep that going. Nice and steady. Adjust as you need to. Last one. Now going for the big tip. So we're going to balance onto one leg. We're going to tip. Lift. So really squeeze that thigh muscle, keep the abs in. Tip as far as we go. Lift it under control. So abs in. Squeeze into that glute. So you got to really compensate your movement on the way down. And the way up. Try not to look at your timer while you're doing it. Last one. Other side, that gets the booty burning. So other side, so wait. Just think which leg I'm lifting now. Which leg was I just lifting? Lifting this one. So remember, we hinge. Get your balance. I feel like I've just done the same leg twice, so don't worry. As long as you've done both legs, I'll do the other one after, it'll be fine. Either that or I'll just have one really, really strong glute. The other one will be a bit dodgy. So I can see my timer. Should have just done them both this way. Anyway, never mind. Last one. And then bring it up. If we need to, fingertips on a wall, you probably will do for this one. Onto one leg. We're going to lift up. And lower. So fingertip. Or a hand onto a chair or a wall. Squeeze and lift. Use the other arm if you need to for balance. And again, we want to keep it nice and steady. So if you need more of a hand on, need more stability, add a little bit more. Do whatever works for you. Got one more on this side. swap onto the other leg. So again, just a fingertip, whatever you need. Might just be on the back of the chair, might be on a wall, you might have a whole hand on there. It's fine, it's what works for you. Squeezing into the calf, into the glute, staying nice and upright. I do love a bit of single leg work. Really strengthen up those single leg muscles, that balance, that strength. And we are done. Thanks very much for joining me. I'll see you later on. Take care. Bye.